Hello truckers, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are in Mountain River, Alaska in an International HX520. This is another one of those DLC trucks apparently, and I took it out of the garage because I had it and did it all up as best we could for the journey for today. If you remember that long trailer we saw last episode, that is what we're going after, I do believe. Yep, we'll top it off with some diesel, because we are here and going by here. So we're going to go down and get a trailer. We got to bring it over to Northport on down to, I believe, the port itself. So hopefully we can do that today. It seems like an easy journey, but I know with long, tall, heavy trailers, it may not be. We'll find out. Some of the corners might be treacherous. They may not be. I don't know. Did I just turn into the wrong... Where am I? Yeah, I didn't want to turn in there. I should be marking the map here. Down here and then turn there. Alright, let's reverse out of here. We don't want to come in here. Nope. I knew it was a left-hand turn, just the wrong left-hand turn. So we have a high saddle on here. That's what's required for this delivery. Alright. And away we go. So we got chain tires once again because we're driving on ice. The four-wheel drive and diff lock is engageable, so it's not always on, so that's the way I kind of like to have it. But for the most part, I think the journey is mostly going to be on asphalt and ice. But we'll see when we get back to Northport. Probably going to go out the same way we're coming in. Although making this hill with that trailer could be a little treacherous. I don't know if the ice is going to matter that much. I'm going to try to use a different vehicle every time at this point. My money keeps going down because I keep buying vehicles. Whoa, slippery. Yeah, so I mean, I know I got vehicles on the map. I could just recall them. But I don't think I have this one. I know I got other internationals out there, but not the HX520, I believe. So far, no damage anywhere on the truck. I'm just learning that when you're driving on asphalt, just take it kind of easy. That's when I seem to damage the truck the most, when I'm driving on asphalt, doing about 30-40 miles an hour. Yep, this is where we were. So this is a contract for yeah, we'll check out it in a second. I forgot which company it's for. Brakes, let's not run into that. Now we'll just turn this thing around. Easier said than done. Yep, she's going to be top heavy. Been a while since I had to do one of these deliveries, so hoping this is a high saddle that's on here. Something doesn't seem right. Maybe the legs are making it. The legs on the trailer are making it look like it's that tall. Nope, wrong button. Yep, this button here and attach trailer. Okay, so we do got the right one on there. So now it made it look a little bit lower. That's fine. I keep hitting escape in this game. Don't know why. Force habit. If you come in here, it's Blackbird. And this is the drill rig disassembly. This is, I don't know if this is step one or because it says drill rig disassembly. So maybe they were drilling for oil up here. Now we got to bring it to the port so they can bring it somewhere else. Have no idea. Let's see here. Should I just put it in low or do I want to put it in high? Let's put it in high gear instead of automatic. I don't need to be going a zillion miles an hour because that's when accidents will happen. Going to take it nice and slow. Of course, I say that and watch. I'm going to get going, and next thing you know, we'll be on our side. So I just want to go out the same way you came in because, well, I just went over there, went over that part of the road, and I don't want to say we know it, but we know it well enough. All right, so let's put it in four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, I should say. And no, how about no? That gear? No. How about if we put it in diff lock now? Is the back of the trailer stuck on anything? Oh, we're stuck on the concrete corner. Gotcha. Alright. See if I can make this corner a little bit wider here. Let's not back it too far down the hill, though. I thought I was cutting it wide enough, but apparently not. Okay, now let's turn it a little bit this way. Oh. Don't be hitting anyone's sign. Can't afford to pay for someone's sign after upgrading this thing. Yeah, I had like 220,000, and now I'm down to like, I don't know, like 130? Something like that. Alright, now we should have the room. I hope. And I went with a heavy-duty winch for heavy loads. The winch rope may be kind of on the short side, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm not sure, is it just the weight in the snow that's causing us to do this? Can we... That's not gonna hold. That little tree on the ground is gonna hold up. Alright, don't ask questions, let's go. Alright, see if I can get back on the asphalt here. Asphalt with ice on it. Alright, so we are back on the asphalt now. We just got to make sure our corners go wide enough. Alright, you don't want diff lock on, so we'll take diff lock off. And definitely not going to be driving in the nighttime. I can see the sun's going down, but once it gets dark enough, I want to make it so that it's like middle of the day. I want to make sure I can see where I'm going. Now, there is another way to get to this part of the map where we got to go, back to the tunnel. But I'm not sure this rig would fit under... There's a... Well, maybe if I can fit underneath this one, maybe the other one that we repaired ages ago we would be able to fit under. Now, hopefully we can make it up the hill. Slipping a bit. No, we're chugging along here. The problem is, there's probably not much weight on those front tires right now. I don't know, I probably, honestly, would move that saddle a little bit more forward, if I could. I don't know, is that an option? I don't think so. But then again, I don't play SnowRunner enough to know if that's possible. I'll just move it up just a little bit more, just to try to get some more weight in the front, but it only really matters when I'm trying to go uphill like this. But it seems like we're doing okay. Now I'm trying to think, do I have... I didn't really look at the bridge when I went through it. Hopefully we can fit through the bridge. Get right up close to that guardrail. Uh-oh. Yep. That just happened. Let's see. If I put the parking brake on, am I going to slide down the hill? No. Okay. What I want to do here is we're going to try to... Once there, and we'll start stepping on the brake, and then try to pull the rear of the trailer over. Alright, let me back down the hill a bit, which is always fun. And not liking that too much. That corner did not look that problematic when I was going. Whoa, I let go of that winch and... Oh, I'm still in reverse, that's why. Like, why am I going back so much? Now, that may have actually helped me. In a way. Other than the front of the truck's over the guardrail now. Did I hook? What am I hooked on now? I'm not. What are we hooked on? I'm not really sure what I'm hooked on there. Bueller? Anyone? Okay, I'm a little confused what we're hung up on. Can I scroll back far enough? No, I cannot. And I can't get out of the truck either to see what we're hung up on. You know what it might be? Is that the leg of the trailer is hitting the asphalt. That's what it appears to be. Well, that's not going to help. Let's see if is this going to be long enough to reach that? Of course not. How about if I... do that? Already here? Is that going to do it? I'm moving forward, kind of. I've said it twice. I don't want to say it yet, but I think I got it. Yeah, just wedging between the guardrails is what we were doing. And then I drive up onto this one here. Am I stuck again? Okay. Park and brake. Hopefully we can reach something here. Nope, not that. Let's do... Okay, that won't reach there. That will reach there. Nope, not liking it. Neither is the trailer. Alright, let's see if I can get... I don't know what I'm attaching to there. Yeah, that didn't last. Well, it kind of came to me. We got the cat still on this map, so maybe the cat and the international pulling together can get this thing up this hill. I can't really see what I'm stuck on other than possibly the legs of the trailer sticking into the road. Not too sure, and I don't think this is going to work out that well either, but we're going to give it a try here. Alright, let's go ahead and attach that to that. And what I want to do is I want to put this here, I want to put the diff lock on. And let's see if we can both pull this up. Is that engine running? Turn engine on when struck. Yes, please. I don't remember that being a thing when I was doing SnowRunner a while ago. So both of us in low gear, all-wheel drive and diff lock, we're not getting that trailer up this hill. So we are definitely stuck. Now, probably a chassis on the truck, if I had one that was taller, maybe getting those legs off the ground. Alright, so that's not going to work for us. Alright, plan Z is what I'm getting on here. Well, that was much easier. We got ourselves the P16. I was kind of worried about it because I can't put chains on it. I actually didn't think this was going to work at all. And the P16 is a much higher chassis than that International. I think that International is made for highway stuff, more or less, but the P16 got the legs of the trailer way off the ground and had no problem. Now this P16 is a truck I think we got off of Michigan, and I don't really have any upgrades to it. I just went as is. I did go back to the garage though and try to put chains on it. That did not work. No chains are available for tires on this thing. So we will see how far I get, but if I need if I need better grip, then I'll probably go ahead and come back at the International. Can I get around that without hitting the pole? I mean, I may be hitting the pole, it's hard to tell. We're doing okay on diesel. Worst comes to worst, I'll detach and refill somewhere if I have to. Even though there's no chains on these tires, we are getting along okay. Going uphills can be a little tricky, so we'll see how it does if I need to go uphill. Now, when I get to the other map, I'm not sure which way I'm going to go, but I definitely don't think I'm going to go around towards the garage because that, I don't think is going to work for me. Speaking of not going to be working for me, is am I going to get this on? Trust it. Trust that's going to go on. All right, we're on. Are we going to sneak under here? Yes, we are. All right. I will say, though, the steering on this is just a little bit more different than what the International was. I have no idea what's on here for a winch, if I need it. And I probably am going to need it going up the hill. I'm actually installed an automatic, and this thing is pulling it like it's nothing. Alright, let's teleport back to Northport. The P16 with no chains in the tires, that was pulling it so much easier than that International. Yeah, we know what we're doing here, sort of. Alright, so the question I have now to myself is, which way do I want to go? I mean, there's many ways to go. I'm okay going all the way down through here, just at this corner. You know what? We're going to go, yeah, we're going to go this way. I know the way I need to go for the most part. I'm just a little nervous about this section right in here. Kind of hard to see what my arrow was on the map, but I'm circling it right there. Other than that, I think it's a relatively smooth drive, but then again, I thought it was going to be an overall easy delivery-ish kind of a thing. Let's see what we can do here. Just got to take the corners wide enough. As wide as I can. Even going down through here, it's going to be tricky. The one thing we don't need is for the trailer to tip over. And it kind of wanted to there. I'm just not looking back. Sometimes it's best, you know, when there's a catastrophe happening behind you, where they say don't look back. Same thing if you're afraid of heights and you're up high, they say don't look down. So I'm not going to look back. That's what I'm going to go with. Chains on these tires would be kind of nice. Slipping and sliding probably more than I want to. But since we're kind of in a smooth area and we're in a river, I think this might be a good time to go ahead and just hang on a second. Let's go ahead. Is it, what button is it now? Not that button. That button right there. And let's see, screenshot. Thank you very much. So I was actually looking for, I think it's the Ortega, however you want to pronounce it. I couldn't find it. Either I sold it or I just missed out on all the maps. Boy, there's a lot of maps. Yeah, they've added some maps since I played a year ago, and I can see some are part of Season 2 because they are locked for me. But we got so many jobs to do. I'm not worried about getting those jobs done right now. Diesel, we are fine on-ish. So I think I was using the International HX520. I didn't look at this what kind of a truck it is, but my guess is it's a highway truck, not an off-road truck. And I do believe the P16 would be an off-road truck. Definitely looks like one. Now, from what I remember, I had a lot of problems with this P16 and blowing tires when I first got it, but we'll see how it gets along here. Alright, so this corner here could be a little tricky, so swing her wide. Just leaving her in automatic and she's going along great. Don't have to put it in low as of yet. Alright, so swung it wide enough, I think. But now we're coming up, I think it's going to be kind of a tricky part. We got like an S-turn to go through. And with this length of the trailer, it could be problematic, and there's a good amount of rocks in down through here. But the one thing is, the further on down the road I bring it, the closer I get to the garage. So if I got to recall the truck and maybe look for some more upgrades, or switch it back over to another truck. Now, I do remember when I was taking the job, it said off-road truck recommended. So, the International, I didn't look at it, but like I said, I think that's a highway truck, but that did rather well, actually going as far as we did with it. Just hugging the rock cliff over here. Like I said, I'm not going to look back. Just trust that your trailer is going where you think it should be going. Knock down these road blockage barriers, if you want to call them that. Okay, that S-turn looked worse going uphill than it does downhill, but we're not down yet. Maybe it was this rock area. Oh, yep. Kind of a snug fit through here. They just said bring the drill down. They didn't say, you know, get it down here with no scratches on it. One thing I do have to take the time on, I've been saying it since episode 1 of SnowRunner, is there are a couple mods I do want to install, like the no camera collision mod. I downloaded it, I just never installed it. I looked quickly at how to install SnowRunner mods, and I just watched one video of it, and I was like, I need to watch that again. I thought it was going to be just like Farming Simulator, where you just put it in the mods folder, and boom, it's in the game. Not quite that easy, but it looks simple enough. And I haven't gone back to it since, so. And every time I think about it is only after I'm in game and recording an episode. It's like, oh yeah, those mods. Yeah, you're gonna get to them, right? Yeah, at some point. Alright, so going past the garage, now the one thing I'm gonna do, because I want to make sure I am taking the right route, because going down here and missing a turn would suck. So let's see, we just want to make sure, stay on the main road to there. And I'll just put a marker there. Second marker, let me know where the bridge is. And oh, okay, so it's actually not that far. Yeah, I struggled maybe about 10-15 minutes with the International, trying to get it up that hill. And it didn't look like the legs of the trailer were into the road. I mean, if you point the camera down to legs and look up, you know, look at them, it's like, oh yeah, we got room. Not a whole lot of room, but there's room there. But I was thinking, but that's the only thing I could be stuck on. And the one thing about the trucks I did not see the stats for is how high the chassis is on the truck. You know, it may just say standard chassis and off-road chassis, but it doesn't give you height clearance to let you know if it's taller or not. Now, the only thing that kind of gave away in the P16 when I saw it was the size tires that were on the truck. I'm like, okay, these are like 53s, and I think on the International there were 47s. So I mean, that's a good difference right there. So we'll give it a whirl. And when I hooked up the P16 to this trailer and saw how far the legs were off the ground, I'm like, wow, okay, it's a huge difference. So other than that, this delivery here, as long as you use a high enough chassis, so far it's actually a relatively easy delivery. I remember one in Michigan. That one, it was like a trailer kind of like this, and the route I took, don't ask me what episode it was, but I mean, it's in the playlist. I don't remember which one it was. But it was, yeah, I mean, I think I went every which way wrong on that route. But we got it there, and it's all that matters. You want to turn P16? There you go. This thing has been pulling like a champ. Got it in this automatic and just rolling along. Now I can see there's an upgrade to the gearbox. I can see the options that are there. So it's one of those things I forgot to check when I took it out of the garage was the gearbox. I was like, I just went to the tires right first because this was on, I forgot what map this was on here, but it wasn't snow and ice. So it's like, oh yeah, we need chain tires. It's like, oh, no, can't have it on here. I'm like, okay, now I took it out of the garage and went with it. I'm trying to remember what the first truck I used in the series. That goes way back when I first finally could afford it. It was, if you bought the season pass, I think it looked like an International? No, it wasn't International. But it was like pure black. It wasn't that bad. It was more like a highway type of a truck, but that was a good starter truck for us. Getting here as the sun sets. Yeah, so really an easy delivery, honestly, except I just chose the wrong truck at the beginning. The P16, as you saw, that had no problem whatsoever bringing this on down here. I definitely spent a lot more time struggling with the International and that trailer trying to get over the hump of that hill than this whole video is going to be. I have no idea. But we are here, and we got a little bit of cash put into our pocket, and a little bit of experience. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. What I mean next, which is next episode. A lot of these contracts, as you can see, require a lot of material. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I think we're just, I go to record, I'm just going to go ahead and just look for a job and be like, looks like fun, we'll do that one. Who knows, maybe next episode we'll be back out of the snow and back on a different map doing some other things. But that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take today. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in SnowRunner. But until then, ooh, I like that horn. Have a good one.